from Sydney, Australia, and I have lived in the wonderful city of Astana for 4 years. And now I would like to show you the city through my own eyes. So come on, let's go. So one of the favourite things that I like to do here in Astana is to walk in the park. I try and do that every day. I look around and I see the sky and it's just so beautiful. The sky is so big here in Kazakhstan. It really reminds me a lot of Australia. I was born in Sydney, Australia, which is the largest city in Australia. Australia and Kazakhstan have many similarities. They are both very large countries, but with relatively small populations. I'm here in Kazakhstan mainly because of my wife, who works at Nazarbayev University. And when she was offered the position here, we really had to look up Kazakhstan on the map to find out where it was. So before we came here, no, we really didn't know much about Kazakhstan, but we have really grown to love it since we've arrived here. I first came to Kazakhstan in late 2013, just in time for winter. Which was a bit of a shock. It was summer in Australia when I left, and when I came here it was snowing and minus 20 degrees, so that was quite a shock to the system. My first impressions coming to Kazakhstan was really amazement at what the country has achieved in a relatively short period of time since independence. Normally I just get on buses to get around Astana, but today I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'm going to try and pick up a taxi to get out to the university. Здравствуйте. Nazarbayev University. Сколько стоит?
700 tenge.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Thanks. I'm in a gypsy taxi now on my way to Nazarbayev University, and I just flagged down a car on the road and they stopped, and now they're taking me to NU. But in Australia, this is something that you can't do. We have official taxis, everyone takes official taxis, and no one picks up people from the side of the road. So it's a very different situation in Australia from Kazakhstan. When I first came to Kazakhstan, I did some consulting work with Nazarbayev University, looking at some of their commercialization processes and how they should be planning for the future, which I think is really important. And I'm just going into a meeting with my friend and colleague, Professor Leo Kuhl, who is a professor in biomedical engineering here at NU. And we're going to be talking about our project and work out what our next steps are. So come and meet Leo and we'll talk about the project. So here's the lab. Hi Leo.
Hi.
How are you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. So how are things going?
Things are going pretty well. It would also be good for Nazarbayev University. It would be good for Astana. It would be good for Kazakhstan and so on, because it is it is a new industry, a new high-tech industry
Yep.
that really provides added value to
Yep.
certain basic compounds that we have here.
Yeah.
So we are pretty optimistic
Yeah.
that we can realize that
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to working on the
Yes,
project with
yes.
you, Leo, and there's a few challenges, but I think it's very
yes.
exciting. See, but the real innovation is in this area here, chemical particles that Professor Kuhl has developed. And Leo, I know that you are very proud of this, and hopefully this is going to have a huge impact on not just women in Kazakhstan but all around the world, particularly for those women of child-bearing years, which without a device such as this would be in a situation potentially where they may not be able to have children. But with this sort of device, it's a very non-invasive device, and it will allow treatment without any impact on a woman to be able to have children. I have a number of commercial things that I'm working on here. So I'm a director of a company called Kaz Ventures, which is looking at a number of investments here in Kazakhstan in a variety of different areas. I have a background in technology and particularly biotechnology, so we're looking at opportunities in those areas. Kazakhstan, like Australia, has a relatively small population, and one thing that I learned in Australia is that you have to look outside your local domestic market in order to have a successful business. And I think the same thing applies to Kazakhstan. So I would encourage, and I try and encourage people that I contact with to think of the world as their market rather than just Kazakhstan. So today is Wednesday evening, and I'm going to our normal Rotary meeting. Our Rotary Club meets every Wednesday evening, and we often have interesting guest speakers. And tonight we have the privilege of having the ambassador from the United States to Kazakhstan, Mr. George Kroll, speaking to us. And as you can see, our meeting is just about to start. It should be really interesting. And our role here in Kazakhstan, in Astana, as part of the Rotary Club of Astana, is to really take those themes and apply them in the local community. So that's why we work with organisations like Zamandas. That's why we work with the Urupinka orphanage, which is about 150 kilometres here from Astana. We're also, at the moment, we have a huge project. Our biggest ever project is to create a park for disabled children, and at the moment we are raising a lot of money to try and buy the equipment for that. So one of the things that the Rotary Club of Astana is involved in is helping out at Zamandas 21, and one of the things that I try and do is to help out with their English speaking club, which is what I'm doing here today. So we're just about to go into a lesson with the kids from here, so I'll have to ask you to be quiet now, so thanks very much. Hi everyone. It's nice to see you all again. Yep, good. Okay, so today we're going to go through again the last lesson that we had, and I'll be testing you a little bit this time to see if you remember what we talked about last time. Is that okay? Okay, good. Okay, so let's get started. So maybe one last thing. What do you guys like about Astana? What are the good things about Astana?
Astana is a perfect city, and in Astana we have best places for children like Zamandas. Like it's places help for children, for learn English, for revise your talent.
Great, great, well done. Do as much as you can to keep practicing, keep learning your English. Okay?
Thank you, team.
Thank you, thank you.
I want to help. There are so many great people here, people who, with some assistance, whether they have a disability or whatever, they could do so much. And I think that that's been demonstrated in many, many places, particularly here. I think, secondly, there are so many good people trying to help here. People like Liazat Elshanova, who I've mentioned before. I mean, I'm so inspired by what she has done.
Я очень рада, что у нас в столице на сегодняшний день.
I'm very happy that we have 3 family courtyard clubs in our capital now. In the 20th anniversary of Astana, we also wish to commend the valuable achievement that children of the capital have the opportunity to train for free. And one of our wonderful volunteers is Team Wawn, who often visits us, in particular, in order to communicate with the children in English and give them the opportunity to improve spoken English. I thank him from the bottom of my heart.
Пообщаться на английском языке и дать им возможность поговорить. Я благодарю его от всей души.
And then I think the other reason is that helping people makes you feel good yourself. I think all of our members would agree that you feel good, you get a lot of pleasure just by turning up and playing with young kids and helping them learn English, or being able to give an organisation which can help a disabled child, or giving clothes to people who need it. We get a lot of pleasure out of actually giving and serving.
Здравствуйте. Good, how are you?
Thank you.
Good. Tomatoes.
Good.
Good? Good? Okay. Хорошо. Три, пожалуйста. Maybe apple.
What a tasty.
Yeah, tasty. Tasty. Okay. Два.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What 200?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And my friend Astana here, I think she really reflects what Kazakhstan is all about. She and her husband have 2 little daughters, Joly, down here, and she works very, very hard, and I think that's what Kazakhstan and Astana is like for me. It's a young country with young people, young families, working very hard to better themselves and their children. It's great. As a vegetarian, it can be a little difficult to find good vegetarian food around here, but they make really good vegetarian pizzas in this restaurant here. So they make great vegetarian pizzas here. So, and the people are really nice. I know them really. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you. Good night. Very well, thanks. Maybe delivery today. Would that be okay? So vegetarian pizza and Greek salad. Yep. Yep. That'd be great. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Hello. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Good, good. Ah, fantastic. 2 pizzas, great. And pepperoni and vegetarian. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Awesome. These pizzas are absolutely fantastic. We'll enjoy these. Salad. Salad. It's the other pizza. Here's our vegetarian pizza. That's pretty good. And so today I thought I would have a green smoothie, which I don't know whether anyone in Kazakhstan has, but I really like these. And pour it out. Cheers. That is good. Play on my guitar. In some ways I try to replicate Kazakh players, so I try and play from the heart. I enjoy trying to be in tune with things rather than playing classical music from sheets. I try and be in tune with the environment and play from my heart. Not nearly as well as people from Kazakhstan, but I enjoy practicing that. Astana for me, it feels more like home now. Being here for 4 years, having been through, I think, 5 winters now, I almost feel as though I have some Kazakh in my blood now. It really is a great place to live, and both my wife and I are very happy here. Just people that I have met, people who work really hard and are friendly, always willing to help. It's the people here that's been one of the best things about being in Kazakhstan, is all I can say. This is the end of the program. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it enjoyable, looking at Astana through my eyes. And for those of you who haven't been here before, all I can say is come and visit. Astana is a young, vibrant city. As you can see, it's a beautiful place. The architecture is amazing. The people here are so friendly and hospitable. They make you feel very welcome. So if you have the opportunity to come to Kazakhstan, come to Astana, you will really enjoy it. Thank you.